And now they're set to go for the first. Light on. Ready and racing in the first here at Woolamai. Down on the inside, Flirting Lad began okay. Demi John takes it on for the early lead. Lonely Queen was away well with Hydromax. Sharka Sasha goes to midfield. In behind them, Viron Star, Prince Shadow. Further back in the field came Housel Bay as they work out of the straight. Lord Spring second last, Lost in Algiers last of all. Over towards the 1200 metre mark they stride. Demi John 2 lengths in front of Lonely Queen around the outside to second. Flirting Lad is third, followed by Sharka Sasha, Viron Star. Racing on the outside is Hydromax. Couple of lengths away then in the field came Housel Bay. Prince Shadow is next, followed by Lost in Algiers, and a length and a half away in last placing came Lord Spring. Down the back they've put the 800 behind them, and Demi John is the leader by a length and a half. Flirting Lad getting up along the inside of Lonely Queen. A couple away in the field then came further back in the field there was Sharka Sasha. They're followed by Viren Star, Hydromax. In behind them came Housel Bay, being passed on the outside there by Prince Shadow. Lost in Algiers going around them, and last of all is Lord Spring prior to turning for home at the 300. Demi John a length in front. Flirting Lads come off the rails to have a crack at him. They're followed by Sharka Sasha around the outside. Further back Hydromax from Lonely Queen, and Lost in Algiers from a long way back with Prince Shadow in the run home now. About 150 to go. Demi John is still in front. Flirting Lad getting up along the inside. Lost in Algiers and Sharka Sasha down the outside, but in the shadows of the post it's all Demi John, and Demi John scores by 3 on the line. Second, Flirting Lad close for third. Sharka Sasha maybe just in front of Lost in Algiers. In behind the pull-up was Hydromax, Prince Shadow. Further back then came Viren Star. Lord Spring back amongst the tail enders with Lonely Queen and Housel Bay. Stand by for the placings on the first. Holding them. A couple of them fractious. Ready, he lets them go there, racing Blackburn Boy through its head in the air and missed the start slightly. Ram Meteor over on the outside with Shermy Star, the early leaders. Driving up in the centre there as well as Nerone as they settle down into stride. They're followed by Mystere over on the outside, Manahai Connection, followed by Fair Innings, and last of all is Blackburn Boy coming onto the course proper with around 500 to go. And the leader over on the inside driving through is Mystere to go up and join Rare Meteor. They're followed by in third placing is Fair Innings. Further back in the field over on the outside was Nerone. A gap back then came Shermist over on the inside from Blackburn Boy. Manahai Connection last of all prior to turning for home. Over on the outside Rare Meteor goes up to join Mystere. Further back then came Nerone around the outside with a strong run, and back behind them is Rare Meteor back in the centre, and coming between runners Mystere right across the track. Shermist getting up along the inside to join Mystere. Right wide out on the track, Nerone is flashing home. Nerone might be the one wide out and flashing through in the centre. Blackburn Boy very tight. Blackburn Boy, Nerone out wide. Fair Innings and Shermiss 4 across the track. A great finish. In behind them Mystere, Rare Meteor and Manahai Connection. Close go here. Nerone's been the one out wide, and then Blackburn Boy, which is, if it's got up, it's been an enormous run. Blackburn Boy, win, lose. Field settling. Light comes on now, and they're off and racing this time. Kintha Prince begun okay over on the outside. Marcilla showing pace shortly after the start with Bow Showers. Silk and Dancer just in behind them. They're followed by, further back came Primitive Boy up in that forward division. Couple of lengths away then came Queen of Silk, followed by Ideal Crystal, and dropping out to last of all is Biscay's Rendition. The charge on as they come onto the course proper, and getting up along the inside, Primitive Boy to lead narrowly over Silk and Dancer, who's up in that forward division with Bow Showers. They're followed by, further back in the field came Queen of Silk. Dropping back now, Marcilla back midfield. In behind them came Kintha Prince. Further back was Ideal Crystal. And bringing up the rear is Biscay's Rendition, about to round the home turn. Silk and Dancers got to the lead. A couple in front. Bow Showers out after it over on the outside. They're followed by Primitive Boy and Queen of Silk getting up along the inside. And at the head of the rest, Ideal Crystal with Bow Showers out wide. In the straight now, Silk and Dancer just in front. Getting up along the inside is Queen of Silk. Bow Showers wider out. Queen of Silk's grabbed the lead near the line. Queen of Silk wins a length. Second placing Silk and Dancer. Third Bow Showers. Primitive Boy in behind them. Ideal Crystal was next from Marcilla. Then came Kintha Prince. And the last one over the line was Biscay's Rendition. Weigh down numbers on the third event on the program. Numbers about to come up. To scale, Bill. This is the journey of the Woolamai Cup. The lights on, they're ready, gates crash open, off they go on racing. Whistling Kite won the start out wide with Prince Raitar, Lady Show Off. Crimson Silk up forward in the early stages as well. Dizzy Major going up along the inside. From further back came Distractions, Nuntier. Rule the Wind, Malaga, and last of all Superb Discovery onto the course proper and around into the straight on the first occasion. They've got about 1,700 metres to go, and bowling along in front it's Prince Raitar by 3 in front of Lady Show Off second. Whistling Kite over on the outside is third from Dizzy Major. Crimson Silk one off the fence, followed by Malaga, and behind them Distractions. Rule the Wind out wider, followed by Nuntier and Superb Discovery last of all. Down past the judge on the first occasion, and with 1,300 metres to go in the cup, the leader is Prince Raitar, a length on Whistling Kite. Lady Show Off is third, followed by Dizzy Major. Then Crimson Silk up on the outside, Distractions the rails, a length away Malaga over on the outside, followed by Nuntier. Back towards the rear is Rule the Wind, and bringing up the rear Superb Discovery. Down the hill into the back towards the 1,100 metre mark they stride, and the leader is Prince Raitar by a length on Whistling Kite second. Lady Show Off is third, followed by Dizzy Major one off the fence. Further back in the field then as they work their way along the back was Malaga over on the outside of Distractions. A length away then came Crimson Silk. A similar margin away Nuntier over on the inside of Rule the Wind, and still at the rear of the field is Superb Discovery. The cup field goes towards the 600 now, and it's Prince Raitar, the one in front. Dizzy Major goes up to have a crack at him and almost join him. Whistling Kite is third, followed by Lady Show Off. A gap back Malaga, Crimson Silk, and the rest are headed up by Nuntier as they're about to round the home turn at the 400. And over on the outside, it's Dizzy Major going up to Prince Raitar. Lady Show Off poised to pounce. Then came Whistling Kite. They swing into the straight, 200 to go. In the centre, Dizzy Major might be just in front. Prince Raitar fighting back, and here comes Lady Show Off at them quickly. Lady Show Off races up to join the other pair. Lady Show Off in front, down the outside, Whistling Kite, but Lady Show Off takes out the couple length, Whistling Kite. Third placing, maybe Prince Raitar on the inside, Dizzy Major the centre, and Crimson Silk was out wider. And behind them, Nuntier. Further back then to pull up was Malaga, Superb Discovery, Rule the Wind, and Distractions was amongst the tail enders. Stand by for the placings on the cup. You'll find that Lady Show Off will be the winner here. Of course, won the Wonthaggi Cup at its last start here at the track. Light's gone off. Now it's back on racing. Coming out okay, Snip of Silk as the starter said go. Tranina showing some pace from wider out. Just in behind them, Dr. Spot. Billy's Park the rails from Taunton and Zena's Night. Settling down into stride and coming up towards the 1450 metre mark. And the leader is Snip of Silk over on the inside, a length or so in front of Billy's Park second. Up on the outside in third placing came Dr. Spot as they work out of the straight. A couple of lengths away then came Tranina, followed by Taunton over on the outside of Zena's Night last of all. They swing over towards the 1250 metre mark as they head out of the straight, and a Snip of Silk the leader by 2 in front. In second placing is Dr. Spot. A similar margin away third came Billy's Park. They're followed by, in behind them then as they work down the back was Tranina, Taunton and Zena's Night last of all. Down the back straight they head now, around about 800 metres from home, and the leader is Snip of Silk by a length. In second placing is Dr. Spot. Third Billy's Park on the inside. Going around them then came Tranina as the field starts to bunch. Taunton is next and Zena's Night is last of all. Along the side now they come with 600 to go, and the leader is Snip of Silk still in front by a length. Taunton around the outside into second. They're followed by Dr. Spot, Tranina. Further back came Billy's Park and Zena's Night is last of all. 5 lengths first to last as they work their way for home, and at the 300 it's Snip of Silk narrowly in front. Out after it quickly now on the outside is Dr. Spot. They're followed by further back in the field as they swing for home was Zena's Night. Wider out then came Taunton, Billy's Park the inside. Snip of Silk just in front. Now Zena's Night sees daylight down the outside. Snip of Silk in front. Zena's Night gobbling up the ground. They hit it. Snip of Silk's won it just from Zena's Night. Third placing would have gone to Dr. Spot. In behind them then in the field came Billy's Park, Tranina, and last in was Taunton. Stand by for placings after the running of the 5th event on the program. Judge may go for a photo here to separate Snip of Silk on the inside and Zena's Night the outer. A couple of them fractures, the light's on. Baudelaire a little fractious, straightens again. Baudelaire getting up in the stalls, settles again. Set again, ready, lets them go. They're racing. It jumped okay. Baudelaire, Innocent Bystander away quickly. Imperial Silk down near the inside showing some pace. And Star Behold might head them all off. Past the judge with a lap to go. And Star Behold anxious to get to the rails. Leads from in second placing is Imperial Silk as they work out of the straight. One off the fence is Better Hope. Oh, one's lost the rider there. Baudelaire it was. Baudelaire's thrown the rider. He's up on his feet, he appears okay. So head into the back, and the leader now is Star Behold by a length and a half. Social Habit goes to second, Imperial Silk third. There followed by further back Better Hope, the riderless ones on the outside of them. Then came Munjong, further back Innocent Bystander. Further afield then came God's Walk's Image, followed by Star Retained second last. And last of all is In for a Penny as they go along the back with 600 metres or a bit more to go. And the leader is Star Behold, half a length in front of Social Habit up on the outside. Second, Better Hope is third. Imperial Silk is next, followed by Innocent Bystander. Star Retain wider out, winding up there, followed by God's Walk's Image. In behind them came Munjong, and last of all In for a Penny prior to turning for home. And around the outside, Star Retain moves up to join Star Behold. The two stars in front. In third placing, Innocent Bystander. Better Hope getting clear, and further back Munjong nearer the inside. In the straight now, and over on the inside, it's Star Behold in front, trying hard is Social Habit on the outside, and wider out Star Retain. On the inside, Star Behold hanging on. Star Behold wins it. A length on the line, second Social Habit. Third, maybe In for a Penny, maybe just in front of Star Retain, wider out. In behind them, Better Hope, Innocent Bystander, Imperial Silk, Munjong, God's Walk's Image. And the riderless one, Baudelaire, tracked the field home. And the rider certainly sat up there, Baudelaire, A. Hodges,